This tool is so dangerously good that my X account got suspended once I posted about it. It sounds ridiculous until you understand what the tool actually does. Because right now, your AI can write code, build entire websites, and help you think through almost anything. But the second you ask it to go look at what people are saying right now on X, Reddit, TikTok, GitHub, or niche communities, it either cannot access it, gives you something outdated, or confidently pretends it searched when it did not. This is a massive problem because the most valuable information on the internet is usually not sitting in a clean blog post from 2006. It is buried deep inside Reddit threads, in X posts, or in GitHub. The most valuable information is in weird niche communities where people are complaining, testing, sharing workflows, and exposing what is actually working right now. And this free open source tool is designed to give your AI agent access to that part of the internet. It is called Agent Reach. It has over 61,000 GitHub stars. It works with agents like Hermes, Claude Code, Cursor, OpenClaw, and any LLM you can think of. And its promise is simple. Give your AI agent eyes to see the internet it normally cannot see. So in this video, I'm going to show you what Agent Reach is, why normal LLMs are still blind to a lot of the internet, how I would connect these to Hermes or Claude Code, and 3 real workflows this unlocks for creators, builders, and operators. And I will also show you why you need to be careful with tools like this, because anything powerful enough to unlock the entire internet for your agent is also powerful enough to get you in a lot of trouble if you use it like an idiot. Let's get started. The weirdest thing about modern AI is that it feels like it knows everything, but it still struggles to look at what is happening right now. If I ask a chatbot to explain a broad concept, it can do that. If I ask it to write code, it can do that. If I ask it to help me plan a video, it can do that. But if I ask it a question like, what are people saying about this new AI tool on X this week? It will give me a BS answer confident. Okay, so I'm in August 2026 and it was currently saying like searching X for July 2026. I have no idea, but there you go. And it just said, I can't read X directly. My search only surfaces web pages, so I can't give you actual post level chatter or sentiment from this week. Then it goes on to give you a confident answer, even though it literally just said it cannot search X this week, but it just gave me, hey, this is what the sentiment is. Anyways, some models do not have access to the internet. Some platforms block scraping. Some APIs are way too expensive. Some sites require login. Some sources change too fast. And some AI tools just hallucinate and act like they searched when they didn't. That is the trap. The internet that matters for real decisions is messy, it's social, fresh, it's fragmented. The model might be smart, but if it cannot reach the source, it's still guessing, no matter how smart it is. And that matters if you're researching a product, it matters if you're making videos, it matters if you're making investment decisions, and it matters if you're trying to understand why users are angry. And it really matters if you're using an agent like Hermes or Claude Code or Codex to run actual workflows, because the quality of the agent depends on the quality of the information it can reach. A blind agent can still be useful, but an agent that can see the live internet becomes a completely different thing. Agent Reach is a free open source project that gives AI agents access to the internet sources they normally struggle with. Its GitHub description says it directly. Give your AI one-click access to the entire internet. It supports sources like X, Reddit, GitHub, Bilibili. I don't know what that is, but Bilibili, Xiaohongshu, RSS, web pages, and more. I hope I didn't butcher any of those pronunciations. The important part is not that it can read a web page. A lot of tools can read a web page. The important part is that it is trying to solve the annoying part of agent internet access. Different platforms have different. Reddit has threads and comments. X has posts, search, timelines, and login issues. GitHub has repos, issues, pull requests, discussions. Some sources work without login. Some sources need cookies, for example. Some sources need a local browser session. Some sources need fallback routes when the first method breaks. Agent Reach tries to package that into one tool layer your agent can use. So instead of you manually opening 5 websites, copying links, pasting screenshots, exporting comments, and asking the model to reason about it, you can ask your agent to go get the information directly. That is the difference. It moves your AI from passive chat to active research. Now, you can use Agent Reach with different agents. You can use it with Claude Code, Cursor, Windsurf, OpenGlaw, anything that can run command line tools. But for me, the most interesting place to use this is Hermes, because Hermes is not just a coding assistant. Hermes is built to become a companion and a workforce. It has memory, skills, tools. It can run scheduled jobs. It can work from Telegram. It can improve over time. So when you give Hermes better access to the internet, you're not just making one chat session smarter, you're improving the information layer of your operating system. That means Hermes can research better video ideas. It can monitor comments. It can check GitHub issues before recommending a tool, for example. It can read Reddit threads before giving you a product opinion. It can find what people are saying this exact week or this exact day, not 6 months ago, and it can turn that into workflows that repeat. That is the part people miss. A normal chatbot with internet access is nice. A persistent agent with internet access, memory, skills, and scheduled workflows is much more interesting. The first workflow I'm going to demo in this video is creator research. If you make content, the best ideas are usually not sitting in keyword tools alone. They're hidden in comments, complaints, tweets, Reddit posts, GitHub issues, and forum threads. So I will ask Hermes something like this. Use Agent Reach to find what people are saying this week about Hermes Agent across X, Reddit, and GitHub. Pull out the biggest questions, complaints, feature requests, and video ideas, then rank them by what would make the strongest YouTube video. And it went ahead and did all of that and then gave me this following answer. Now, the good part is Hermes is not inventing ideas using stale data. It is looking at what people are actually asking. Maybe people are confused about setup. Maybe people are complaining about costs. Maybe people are asking how to connect Telegram. We don't know that. This is why this is so valuable. Those are not just comments. Those are video ideas, support docs, product insights, and lead magnet sources. This is exactly why internet access matters so much. And there you go. Strongest YouTube rankings. Number 1, I ran Hermes from my phone on a tiny AI box /$5 VPS. Why it wins? It has best creator packaging, and the proof is X posts with the strongest organic angle were about Hermes on a tiny NVIDIA hardware, cheap VPS, Telegram, and phone control. Idea number 2, first 5 things to set up in Hermes Agent. I love these. These are video ideas I would actually film, and I might film this one. Proof X had direct onboarding confusion, plus GitHub is full of install, provider, desktop, and gateway setup pain. So it's collected info from X and from GitHub complaints as well. Video number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. So many great ideas that came from this, along with the biggest complaints this week, biggest feature requests, and Hermes' recommendation. The value is not the raw data. The value is Hermes turning messy public signal into a clean operator brief. The second demo I'm going to show you is tool research. This is where I would use Agent Reach before trusting any new AI tool, because AI Twitter is full of hype. Every tool says it is insane. Every model says it changes everything. Every repo says it's the future, but The truth is usually in a little more boring. It's in GitHub issues, Reddit threads, X replies, people complaining that install does not work, people saying the docs are outdated, people saying the demo's fake. So I will ask Hermes this. Use Agent Reach to research Agent Reach itself. Check the README, GitHub issues, recent X posts, and Reddit mentions. Tell me what is real, what is overhyped, and what might break, and whether I should actually use it. This is the research I want before I make a video, before I install a tool or recommend something to people, not just summarize the website. I want Hermes to act like an analyst. What works? What breaks? What are the users saying? What does the repo claim? What does the community confirm? And what should I or someone else be careful with? That is the difference between AI actually researching and AI being able to guess. And over here, we can see the repo is real. It's a real CLI. It has real value. What's overhyped? Entire internet is a bit of a stretch because you do need, as we're going to see here later, Reddit signal. I couldn't verify meaningful Reddit mentions because Reddit blocked anonymous search access. That itself supports Agent Reach's claim. Reddit is not realistically zero configuration anymore. If someone says Agent Reach does Reddit, read that as does Reddit after logged in session. So for things like Reddit, you do need to log in. For things like X, you do need cookies and also to be logged in, which is where what's overhyped about it and what might break is you would need to set up safely, or just to be safe, a dummy account, a burner account on Reddit and on X so that you can log into your local machine or to whatever you're using Agent Reach with. I would recommend you do that so that your main account, in case you get flagged and suspended, does not get suspended. Your burner account ends up doing so. Now, my X got suspended, luckily for me, not because I used Agent Reach on it, but because I literally posted about Agent Reach on X. I know, very smart business decision for me to do, but it is what it is. That is how threatening this tool is to companies like that. The third workflow I'm going to show you is business research. This is where tools like this get really interesting. If Hermes can see live internet discussions, it can start finding demand before it shows up in polished reports. For example, I could ask it the following. Use Agent Reach to find current discussion around AI agents replacing browser research. Pull examples from X, Reddit, GitHub, and niche communities. Then give me 5 product or service ideas this trend unlocks with evidence for each one. Now, Hermes is not just giving me random business ideas. It's looking for pain in the wild. People asking the same question again and again. People complaining that tools do not connect. People wanting agents to monitor things for them. People needing agent research across platforms. That kind of research can turn into videos. It can turn into product ideas. It can turn into services, into outreach. It can turn into a real operating advantage. Because when everyone else is asking a chatbot to brainstorm, your agent is reading the internet and finding actual demand. That being said, this is what it gave us, the trend. People are not just talking about AI research. The discussion has moved to agents doing browser work end to end. They're researching, clicking, comparing, filling forms, testing websites, reading private local context, and handing back the result. The strongest signal is not one viral post. It is the same pattern showing up across builders, open source repos, Reddit workflows, HN skepticism. Evidence scan, then it gives us the X examples, the Reddit examples, GitHub examples, niche communities, and the 5 top product ideas from this unlocks, which are number 1, managed research worker for operators. Number 2, browser agent QA and safety layer. Number 3, personal procurement and deal management, or deal agent, sorry. It seems to be repeating it over here. Number 4, agent-ready web ops service for companies. And number 5, community intelligence agent for founders and creators. Now, this is the part where I have to slow down a little because a tool like this is powerful, but it is not magic and it is not risk-free as we've seen. If you connect agents to social platforms, use cookies, real logged in sources, or automate research too aggressively, you can run into platform limits, account restrictions, or privacy problems. I learned that the hard way when I shared this tool on X and my account got suspended. So I would not use this like a spam machine. I would not use this to blast platforms. I would not connect accounts blindly. I would not give an agent permission to post, message, or take external actions without approval. The safe way to start is read only. Use it for research, use it for summaries, use it for monitoring, use it for finding patterns, use it to understand what people are saying. Then, if you ever move into actions, make sure Hermes asks for approval first. That is an important rule. Internet access makes your agent more useful, but judgment makes it safe. I just realized that it is crazy that I got banned for sharing a tool someone else created while the creator himself did not. What the hell? I'll continue my beef with X on X. Banned and the creator didn't. The bigger point is that the next step for AI agents is not only better models. Better models matter, but access matters too. If your agent cannot see the sources where the real information lives, it will always be limited. It might sound smart, it might write beautifully, it might even reason well, but if the information is stale, blocked, or missing, the output will always still be weak. That is why tools like Agent Reach are important. They move agents closer to the real internet. And when you combine that with something like Hermes, where the agent has memory, skills, tools, schedule, and a place in your actual workflow, it stops feeling like a chatbot, starts feeling like a real research operator. So yes, this is a free open source tool that can give your LLM internet access. But the better way to think about it is this. Your model is the brain. Your agent is the operator. And tools like Agent Reach are the eyes. If you only have the brain, you get smart answers. If you add the eyes, you get current answer. And if you connect that to an agent like Hermes, you can start building workflows that actually watch the internet for you. If you want to try it, I will leave the Agent Reach repo in the description. Start read only, test it carefully. Do not connect anything sensitive until you understand what it is doing. And if you build something useful with it, comment below, because I want to see what people are making with agents that finally see the internet. Or comment below, free Charbel from X jail, or justice for Charbel, so that X sees this scrutiny and this absolute wild thing that has happened. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new to my channel, then subscribe, because I have a ton more content like this coming your way, where I try my best to give you as much value as I humanly can at the risk of getting suspended from entire social networks. And oh, would you look at that? The algorithm gods just told me that you're likely to enjoy this video next, so click it. I'll see you there, maybe.